You were asked to find the perimeter and area of the figure below. Remember, this is a rectangle, so 3.5 is on the opposite side, just like 6 is. So for the perimeter, we will be adding 3.5 plus 3.5, which is 7, and 6 plus 6, which is 12. So our perimeter is 19 feet. If you got it right, plus 10. For area, you're going to be multiplying 3.5 times 6. So we're going to actually take the time to multiply. 0, carry the 3, 18, 21, 1 decimal place. So our area is 21 square feet. And if you got that right, plus 15. Second problem, a watch that is regularly priced at $20 today is on sale 40% off. What is the sale price? Anytime we see percent, we're going to put it over 100 and X over 20. We should have taken the time to cross multiply 20 times 40, which is 800, divided by 100, and we get 8. That 8 represents how much was off. So $8 is what was off. We were asked to find the sales price. So the sales price is 40 minus 8, which leaves me with $32. If you got it right, plus 25. Map shows the distance between High Island and Texas City as 2 1/3 centimeters. If the map has a scale of 1 centimeter equals 3 miles, what is the actual distance between the two cities? So we have a proportion of 1 centimeter to 3 miles, and we see we have 2 1/3 centimeters over X. So we're going to have to cross multiply 2 1/3 times 3. So when I multiply that 2 1/3, I would like to convert that to an improper fraction. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So 7 over 3 is going to be multiplied by 3 over 1. Remember, all whole numbers are being divided by 1. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 over 3, which gives you 7. So the correct answer here is 7 miles. If you got it right, plus 25. Here we were asked to find the length of A to B. I'll put an X there. That's what we're searching for, A to B. So X is compared to the number 40. That's where I would start off. Just like 5 is compared to the number 20. So I will cross multiply 40 times 5 and get 200 divided by 20. 20 goes into 20 one time with a 0 left over, so my answer is 10. If you got it right, plus 25. Count up your grade, and you're going to put it at the bottom of your paper. We're now looking at 12-1 homework. You have a scale of 1 inch to 30 miles. The map distance from Galveston to Dallas is 10.5 inches. What was the actual distance? So again, we're going to start off by having 1 inch compared to 30 miles. And the 10.5, I'm going to go ahead and convert that to a decimal over X. So I'm going to be multiplying 10.5 times 30. 10.5 times 30. 0, 0, 0, Placeholder. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry my 1. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Add them up. 0, 5, 1, 3. I had one decimal place. One decimal place. So my answer is 315 miles. 315 miles. If I got it right, plus 20. Next problem says Karen bought 3.5 pounds of turkey for $6.50 per pound. She paid with a $50 bill. How much change should Karen receive? So we have a two-step problem. This is step 1. And step 2 is how much change should she receive? So we know we're going to be subtracting from 50. So step 1 is to multiply. 3.5, I'll go ahead and convert that to a decimal of 3.5 times 6.5. This is step 1. 25, carry my 2, 15, 17. Placeholder, 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 is 21. Add that together, 5, 7, 2, 2. 2 decimal places. So we have $22.75. $22.75. If you have $22.75, give yourself 10 points right there. Step 2 is to now subtract $50 and $22.75. We're going to end up having to borrow from the 4. This becomes a 9, this becomes a 9, and the last one is a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. 4 minus 2 is 2. So our final answer to how much change should Karen receive back is $27.25. If you got that, give yourselves 15 points right there. Next problem. You're asked to determine if the figure below are similar. Are they similar? Yes or no? So remember, we see here that 4 is the smaller number, and I'm going to circle it. Just like 30 is the smaller number, and I'm going to circle it. 12 is the bigger number, box it in. 60 is the bigger number. So in order to answer this yes or no, I need to set up a proportion of, or my ratio of circle to square. So the circle is 4 and the square is 12. The circle is 30 and the square is 60. So I'm looking for a relationship. I can cross multiply, or I can realize 12 times 5 is 60. 4 times 5 is not 30. So the answer to this question is no, they are not similar. If we got it right, plus 15. A floor plan for a house has a scale of 1 centimeter equals 4 feet. The floor plan has the bathroom dimensions of 3 centimeters by 2 centimeters. What is the actual area of the bathroom? When we put that word area, it means that this is going to be a multiple step problem. So first of all, 1 centimeter to 4 feet has to be equal to 3 centimeters over x. That's going to be step 1. So 3 times 4 is 12. Divide by 1, we get 12 feet. Step 2. 1 centimeter, 4 feet equals 2 centimeters over x. So 4 times 2 is 8. Divide by 1 is 8. So we get 8 feet. Step 3 now tells me to actually figure out the area. So remember, area means base times height. My base is 12 times my 8. So the correct answer is 96 square feet is what the bathroom measured. If we get these answers, so if you got 12, give yourself plus 5. If you got the 8, give yourself plus 5. And if you got the 96, plus 10. Number 5. Solve the problem below and write the answer in fraction form. So we're going to subtract 6.78 and 0.23. We line it up underneath it. 5, decimal place, 6.55. Well, if I know how to say this number correctly, this second 5 is in the hundredths place. So that is 6 and 55 over 100. Because we were asked to do it in fraction form. But I need to divide them both by 5. 55 divided by 5 is 11. And 100 divided by 5 is 20. So my final answer is 6 and 11/20. And if I got that right, plus 20. Count up your grade, put it at the bottom of your paper. (12)2's homework. Leah ordered 2 orders of eggs, 1 order of bacon, and a glass of apple juice. She split the bill with her friend. How much was Leah's portion? So we first of all see that we're going to have to add all of this up. That's step 1. Step 2 tells me that she split the bill with her friend. So that's a second step. So 2 orders of eggs. I look at this problem. I have $1.69. I'm going to have to add it 2 times or multiply it by 2. I then have an order of bacon, so I'm going to add $2.49. She had a glass of apple juice, which is also $2.89. So the first thing I want to do is add those amounts up. $1.69 plus the $1.69 plus $2.49 plus $2.89 gives me a grand total of $8.76. All of this was step 1. Step 2 says she split the bill with her friend. Because the word friend is singular means that we're just simply going to divide this by 2. So 2 goes into 8 4 times, decimal place. 2 goes into 7 3 times, which is 6. Subtract 1 and 6. 2 goes into 16 8 times. So the final answer here is Leah paid $4.38. If you got this right, plus 20. Triangle ACD is similar to ABE, find length AE. So here's my X. X is compared to 15, just like 3 is compared to 6. So I'm going to cross multiply 15 times 3 and get 45. And now 45 divided by 6. So I have to think about how many times can 45 be divided by 6. 7 times 6 is 42.